Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Round 9 of Ralphcar. We're here in California at the Ontario Motor Speedway. I'm joined in the booth by Avin Noir. The rest of them couldn't make it. How are we feeling tonight?
You know, it's nice, warm out here in Ontario, warm weather. You know, I'm loving it. Soaking it up. I'm soaking the sun up like a sponge in the sun right now, man.
Come on. I mean, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. There's been some interesting things from Talladega.
Yeah, as is the points are done. We'll
Yeah,
get those.
Larry, our points consolidator, had a rough week. He got a bit too drunk, and forgot to do the points.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's just crushing numbers. It's probably the least of our concern. The most, the big concern is we got a couple of drivers out
And
last
hey,
week at Dega.
it's your favorite fill-in driver, filling in for Guy Fieri. The ass pack of hell. He was feeling a bit overcooked. So they
Yeah.
brought in a guy who didn't need hands to drive. Welcome back, Penny Weiser, back into a car after his start at Michigan.
Yes. And he actually did pretty good. I think he was running up front all race, but
He
different
was.
car this time. Different car this time. Looking to take the win with no hands.
Patty cake, patty cake.
Yeah.
And well, here's the other guy. This is a rookie to Ralphcar. He's replacing Roy Ray Waters. And then, well, the thing is, we couldn't find anyone that could run in a car full of water until a guy kind of stumbled into Ontario's facility, and his name was Deer Park.
Yeah. Deer Park making his start in Ralphcar. So hopefully we can maybe see him in season 2. Who knows? But he's out here in the 12 car. We all know the 12 car. I mean, back in this, back when Wade was driving it, that car was somewhat a front runner. It had speed. It was kind of like the Spire Motorsports cars. They had speed, just not the skill to keep up with it. So hopefully the 12 car can maybe find its way up to the top of Deer Park.
And above him, the guy taking up the 45 today, that's Benjamin Pool Noodle. See, we had a fan vote here at the Speedway between Leroy Applebottom and Benjamin Pool Noodle. And the people loved Benny Pool Noodles. So fan favorite out here, and he's making his first start. Coming from the untelevised junior leagues.
Yeah. And I mean, he's out here ready to rumble. Maybe he find his way into season 2. Who knows? Maybe the junior league next season, which will be televised, so
prepare yourself.
Wait. Yeah.
Overall, though, a pretty uneventful week last week. I mean, definitely some hurt feelings, but other than that, there wasn't really much to talk about. Dean Fuji won. Get out of the way!
Yeah.
Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, they're probably. Oh, what a save from Jack the Ripper. Spooky Monster, what are you doing, bud? Oh, where's that 83?
Trouble out here in practice.
I didn't expect that to happen. Well, that should save a precedent for tonight.
Yeah.
So with that, well, why don't we get to our Ralphcar starting grid?
Absolutely.
And here is your Ralphcar starting lineup. Starting on the inside, that's the 24 of Geoff Gordon. His career is on the line.
And starting on the outside in row number 1, the 99 UNOH machine of badass Burt McKay.
Starting on the inside of row number 2, that's the 10 of Dennis Anderdingus.
And starting on his outside, he's qualified into season 2 and the championship. That's the 81 Pontiac of Aloni.
Starting on the inside of row number 3, put those fists up in the air, get some cupcakes out. That's the 445 of EDP 445.
And starting on the outside of row number 3, in the 30 Ford Performance Taurus, that will be the Ride, Johnny Ride.
Starting on the inside of row number 4. You know that body cam's off. That's a 667. A Chad Thundercock.
And starting on the outside as the number 96, always fast, Hank Hill in the Monte Carlo 94.
Starting on the inside of row number 4. That'll be the 70 of Chris Hansen.
And starting on the outside, out of the Bushido Motorsports Camp, the 92 Spoon Sports Machine, that is me, Shing.
Starting on the inside of row number 5. He's looking to make an impact. That's Benny Pool Noodle in the 45.
And on the outside of him, in the number 21, that will be Tim the Con Man.
Starting on the inside of row number 6. That'll be the 61 of Jam Wayne.
And starting on the outside in the 5 car, it's Ralph Bear.
Beware. Starting on the inside of row number 7. That's the 25 of Yao Ming.
And starting on the outside, he needs a good race. This has been the recently fast 00 of Big Billiam Haysworth.
Starting on the inside of row number 8, he could really use a good race to not fall under the cut line into the junior leagues. That's the 57. Those bubbles are scrubbing. That's Aiden Vow.
And starting on the outside in the number 13 Ghost Adventure car, that's Zach Balsack, dude.
Starting on the inside of row number 9, that's the 16 of Kyle Lincoln.
And starting on his outside in the 110 Aquafina car, sliding around the crib, that will be P. Diddy.
Starting on the inside of row number 10, that's everyone's favorite driver that doesn't have hands. That's Penny Weiser.
And starting on the outside in the number 35 Spencer's Dodge out of Geisinger Racing, that will be Deborah Lipschitz.
Starting on the inside of row number 11, that's a fan favorite. That's Theo Vaughn.
And starting on his outside, filling in for the Gord for the rest of the season, that will be Andrew Zimmerman.
Starting on the inside of row number 12, that's the 55 of badass Michael Ellis.
And starting on his outside in the number 41 CWCville.com Ford, it'll be Chris Chan.
Starting on the inside of row number 12, that'll be the 64 of Model Cars Houston.
And starting on the outside in the 01 HKS oil spill car, that is the legend himself. He's qualified in as of now. That is Dean Fuji.
Starting on the inside of row number 13, that's the 79. He's qualified into the championship. That is Leroy Jenkins.
And starting on the outside in the number 76 Dragon Ball Z car, that is Tube Drewski.
Starting on the inside of row number 14, that'll be the 74 of Jack the Ripper.
And starting on the outside in the number 12 River Monsters car, filling it in for Roaring Wade Waters, that is Deer Park.
Starting
The
on the
rookie.
inside of row number 15, that'll be the 44 of Joe Roth.
Starting on the outside in row number 15, he needs a good race. This is Dale Spinhart and the Goodwrench Chevrolet.
Starting on the inside of row number 16, you talk about needing good races. That's the one. That's the scrub daddy himself, Bill Chambers.
And starting on the outside of row number 16, in the number 14 Burger King car out of Flavor Shot Race, and make some noise for Liam Lettuce.
Starting on the inside of row number 17, he's had one of the statistically worst seasons in Ralphcar. That's the 3 of Fenton Barker. We'll see if he has a ride at the end of the season.
And starting on the outside in the 2 car, that will be Young Thug.
Starting on the inside of row number 17, that will be the 174. He's your points. Well, former points leader. Not points leader yet. That is Elvis Presley. Well.
And starting on the outside, he was your former points leader at one point. That is the number 83 of Mountain Monsters Machine of Spooky Monsters.
And rounding out our field, that will be the 7. His season's doomed. He can't. I don't even think a good run will save it. That's Don Hoot.
And starting on the outside in row number 18, that is the rookie Hasn't really been off to a good start so far in his Ralphcar career. That's a 6-7-8 dodge of Lil Wayne.
Now it is time to get to your Ralphcar official race package. As the drivers come to the line here in Ontario, welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to Ralphcar. Now look at that. Look at the
I'm kind of
field.
curious. Wow, they're stacked together. I can't wait to see what the line to run on this track is. It's looking like the inside here.
I mean, so far, we're seeing some of the field start to pan out. Look at all the cars in that parking lot.
Wow, packed in.
Oh, we got a bit of a breakage here. Look at that back. They're starting to break away a little.
Yeah, we're a 3 wide in some rows, though, so it's going to be
Three
interesting.
abreast here at Ontario. Look at the bottom. Chad Thundercock's kind of trying to make his way up through the field. Barrett McKay's going to fall back to third. You hate to see that. As here comes Dennis Anderdingus. Rocket ship down to the bottom.
Man.
He's looking to get the lead.
Oh man, he's bad at the bone. You know how fast that Chevy can be once Dennis puts that foot on the loud pedal, man.
It seems like we might have lost some of the field back there. They're still green.
Yeah, we're still green. Yeah. Jeff Gordon really has got a commanding lead to this race right now. He's led every single lap. Just been 2, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, he still has had a commanding lead for the 2 laps. Look at, Thundercock down the bottom. He's trying to make it 3 wide there for a second.
Yeah, Dennis is gonna honestly, he's gonna have to find something to where he can really get a run
Look
around
at Chad
the 24.
Thundercock.
Yo, Gordon. Yeah, Chad Thundercock splitting down here. Maybe he's got a run going on the inside of that 10 here. Let's see.
He's got another dodge behind him. Dennis Anderson is going to throw the block, but honestly, I don't think it's going to last with how weird the shape of the track is. That little short shoot can lead to a lot of passing. He's getting the bumper under the 10 car. We're going to have a pass for second.
Here comes Chad Thundercock looking to... Oh, we already got a car
Oh.
a lap behind him, pretty sure.
We got a lot of cars behind.
Look at Chad Thundercock. He's on that bottom.
Looks like he's going to try to make something work here. He's going to try to put the boot to the 24.
Oh.
He's got the body cam off.
Yeah, he's going to get him this
going
car.
down.
Oh, look at him.
He's going to dive it down to the bottom. Yao Ming's going to follow the 24. Ain't going to have anything. Oh, high pace car.
Model Cars Houston's there. Model Cars Houston's there.
He is. Model Cars Houston's there. We're 3 wide in the back for a second. Here comes Leroy Jenkins. Chad Thundercock's going to lead this lap.
Yeah, this is what he needs. I've been saying it all season. If Chad Thundercock could really just get out of the bottom-ish near points, I think he could really start making a run in that badass 667.
Now, here comes the issue. He's stuck on the outside, and we're going to see how that affects him. Let's look at that. Model Cars Houston's going to take the lead.
And look who's coming up in the field too. Last week's winner, if he could get 2 wins, it'd be crazy. That's Dean Fuji in the 01, making his way up here too.
I also want to mention Tube Drewski having a good day so far.
Yeah.
To catch the lap car, that is the 3 of Fint Barker.
Man. Maybe he's just running on he's not running on all cylinders, maybe? I don't know.
There's definitely something wrong with that car.
They're gonna have to move. Surprisingly, no wrecks so far too.
Oh, look at Tube Drewski down at the bottom. He's trying to make something work going into the corner. He's got Dean Fuji there with him.
Yeah, Dean Fuji is ring-dinging on the door. Here he comes.
And cars are going to be able to split it. Here comes Andrew Zimmerman. He's helping Liam Lettuce. We got P. Diddy behind them. A lot of the mid-pack drivers really coming out to play tonight. Model Cars Houston off to a bit of a lead here. This is a 50-lap race. If we keep under green, I can definitely see us getting some green flag pit stops.
Yeah.
Look at Christian on the bottom. Looks like he's going to try to make something work. He's going to get the door shut by Andrew Zimmerman for third.
Where's Elvis Presley? He's the guy I haven't seen so
He's
far.
back there. He's working his way up. The speed of that 174 is being shown. He's down on the bottom. It looks like he's trying to get around Kyle Lincoln now back there.
Yeah. And they gotta really just brace for impact. You know, Dean Fuji's a good driver. He's gotten a win. Bottle Cars Houston actually has had a surprisingly decent season.
He's he's heading to the juniors right now. But so far, it's not looking too bad. A really good race could really bring him up, and that could put him into the Cup Series next season.
Yeah, but here comes Dean Fuji. Could he be the only guy with 2 wins this season? He's gonna try and get it this race.
Look at Andrew Zimmerman. He's up here now. Deborah Lipschitz, Christian, they're all up here. They're all in the mix to win this thing.
Hey, you're going to want to look out for that 99 using that 16, man. Those are teammates. They're going to start working together if they can get up there.
That is true. They've also got Deborah Lipschitz, another teammate up there. Here comes Andrew Zimmerman to the bottom of Dean Fuji. It looks like he's going to try to clear him going into turn 1.
They are 3 wide over in the middle. You've seen that? Shoot.
Look at that. Down to the bottom. P. Diddy going to try to stick it 3 wide on the bottom. Here comes Elvis with them, too.
Oh, man.
And we've got a battle for second.
Oh, who's that shooting the bottom? That's
Looks like that's Drewski on the bottom. We're 3 wide. It's gonna stick. Oh my goodness, look at Drewski. He's made it up.
They're 3 wide again. You've seen Dean Fuji. Who was that? Dean Fuji?
Dean Fuji, Elvis, and possibly Liam Lettuce. As this 164 has held out a commanding lead.
Yeah, it was just like Jeff Gordon at the start of the race, but here comes Christian to the bottom, followed by Diddy, followed by Elvis.
Felon Racing have cleared, and Christian. Oh, voice crack. Christian's gonna lead his first laps of the season.
Yeah, but probably not for long. Diddy is right behind him.
Is that Benjamin Poolnoodle in the 45?
Oh yeah, here he comes. There we go, right there. He's coming up through the field.
Big Noodle.
Now, Pool Noodle, man. It's getting summertime. I can't wait to see what he looks like.
Well, we might find out if he goes to Victory Lane. I also see Deer Park back there.
Yeah, Deer Park. Going in, you know, water.
Now Christian off to the commanding lead.
They're 3 wide in multiple rows back there, if you're seeing that.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, look at Elvis. He's trying to make some moves. Dale Spinhart now taking up that second place position.
Yeah, and Senior, you know, oh man, here it goes. Going for the lead.
No, never mind.
I think he's gonna get there. Oh, Tim the Con Man also making his way up here.
So we're getting word now from that crew box. That's still Junior in the car. Senior decided he's gonna take 1 more week of vacation.
Oh man. And they're coming up on the car. Who's
black
that?
car, Jack the Ripper. Oh, this could get dicey.
Oh man, it's looking like it. You see a bunch of cars move to the left right there. Shoot towards more the middle of the track. I've seen a bunch of cars getting slowed down back there. I don't know about you.
I did see that. And I wonder how that's going to affect, you know, this race as it goes on later. As look at that, look at Liam Lettuce to the bottom of Tim the Con Man. He's going to try to make it stick. Here comes Elvis. That Dodge is charging.
Billy Hayesworth coming through. Here he
Hayesworth.
comes.
He's been on a hot streak recently, looking to get into the Cup Series. Could he make it a win and get to the championship?
Oh, we're gonna find out. You know, that car's been, it's been rocket ship fast as of the last few races. So.
Look at Christian. He's back to the bottom. He's battling for second.
Kyle Lincoln making his way up in that number 16 Dodge as well. He's been on a hot streak as well.
If we're talking hot streaks, look at Elvis. He's made it up to fourth from near dead last. Look at Liam Lettuce. Christian's going to have something for that 13 coming out of the short chute. And it will stick. Christian's going to take back the lead. Look at that. Look at on the bottom. Tim the Con Man could really use a win.
Yeah. You know, another good driver that hasn't gotten a win is that 16 Lincoln. He's been pretty good.
That is true. He's another one that could use a win. Andrew Zimmerman trying to get that 80 car back into the championship. Due to driver clause, he was replaced, meaning that Gordon Ramsay's championship spot has been removed. So, most definitely, Andrew Zimmerman's on a mission.
Yeah, and you see that one car coming up as well. That is Bill Chambers, and he's coming with Theo Vaughn. They got a brace for impact. Oh man.
This has been a calmer race than the ones we've seen, but that's been honestly kind of nice. It's been a nice refresher. Just had some good racing. As they are 3 wide for second. Look at Dale Spinhart on the bottom. He's taking Andrew Zimmerman with him. Here comes Bill Chambers.
Here they come. They're all on that bottom lane.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait, we got a car down pit road. Here comes the 13 to the bottom. He's not going to have it going into the short chute.
Chad Thundercock making his way back up. We have a 3-way battle for the lead right now, and followed right behind them like a great white shark. That's Theo Vaughn. He's right there too.
Theo Vaughn, he's looking to get a win. He's looking to bring, I mean, he's already technically into the Cup Series next season, but he wants to put some respect on his name.
Yeah, to show that he's still got it. He's coming to fight for that lead here in a second. Here he comes.
He's got P. Diddy with him too. Those are gang rivals.
Yeah, maybe he could take him out. Chad Thundercock, the police are after him.
The cops are here. Look at Chad Thundercock on the bottom. He had to let off and go behind P. Diddy, or he would have forced that 3 wide, and that probably wouldn't have worked. Look at Theo Vaughn. Look at P. Diddy, Thundercock, Spooky Monster.
Mi Shing making his way up there too. Deer Park.
Deer Park would be an insane winner. That'd be our second fill-in driver with a win.
Yeah, first ever being the pick with that. I mean, it was just a masterful performance.
Masterclass from the
pickler. On yellow. Yeah.
Look at
class.
Benny Poolnoodle with a win. That'd be something right there. Look at him. He's had a good run so far.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, things never last, and you know that might put an end to him. But we'll be seeing. We'll have to see.
And ever since the tragedy at the chicken farm, they have been looking into safety for these cars. They haven't found anything yet, but they are for sure looking.
Yeah. And rest in peace, Redacted. It's heartbreaking. Every time we're on the lap. On
0.
You know, lap whatever. Yeah, lap 0, we're gonna have a silent salute.
I mean, sadly, his replacement isn't really doing good. We haven't seen Lil Wayne at the front at all this this race, or even last race at Talladega, he wasn't at the front that much.
Yeah. I mean, he did get a top 3 from what I believe, but...
He finished 25th at Talladega.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at Theo Vaughn with Benny Pool Noodle.
Benny Pool Noodle.
The Pool Noodle.
And Deer Park.
Deer Park. Everyone's up here.
How about them rookies battling out? That's awesome to see. That's the next generation of Ralphcar.
Look at Model Cars Houston's back up here. He's on the hunt. Barrett McKay's up here too.
Yeah, Barrett McKay. You know, another guy. Needs a good run. Hey, he needs a good run.
And he's going for a good run. Look at him down on the bottom. He's got up with Chris Hansen. Model Cars Houston and Chris Chan arguing those two dominant cars tonight, battling it out for the lead. Let's see if Model Cars Houston's got anything for him coming out of the short chute. He's going to have to dive it in deep. He's got Barrett McKay there to help him. Barrett McKay's going to try to duck low, but it's not going to work. He falls back in line. Model Cars Houston's going to go down to the bottom. He's taking Barrett McKay with him.
Barrett McKay with... Here he goes. Barrett McKay gets
3
shoved by his
wide.
teammate.
And they're going to force a 3 wide going into the corner. Nowhere to go for the 64. We got a new leader. That's the man out of Kentucky. That's Barrett McKay. You know, Deborah Lipschitz is actually in her home state. So she could, her picking up a win, you know, that'd be hometown hero essentially.
Yeah, and it's a guy singer lead right now, the 35 on the inside of the 99.
Look at Liam Lettuce. Liam Lettuce is going to change that.
And there's the man himself. Hey. It's El Kukui, he's up here in the booth, he's here.
Your flight seemed to arrive late.
Is in 3rd place. It's crazy.
It's Drewski, McKay, Lipschitz, Lettuce. That's your top 4. Here comes Chad Thundercock. As the field starts to shake down.
Chad Thundercock.
He's going to the bottom. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he will.
Oh man, this is a battle of legends up here. Look at this. Theo Vaughn making his way up there. Dean Fuji. Elvis.
Oh, we're starting to get dicey now. Look at that. Here comes that 666. To the bottom, Hood Thug Racing. They've got 2 cars up here, but they're not working with each other. Chad Thundercock's gonna shut the door on the 666.
He had to sling it in there to get it on Theo Vaughn. It's not gonna work this time though.
Oh, it'll work this time. Here comes Theo Vaughn to the bottom. Fan favorite with the lead.
This is a dream battle up at the front. You got Theo Vaughn, Dean Fuji, and Elvis all next to each other. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna get wild. Here we go. Look, Billy Hayesworth is up there too. Another fast car. Dale Spinhart Jr.
That he is.
We got a lot of fast cars out there. Deer Park's making his way back up there too.
Dean Fuji's gonna lead here in Ontario.
And we got a scrub battle right there. With the 1 in the 57, they're scrubbing. They're scrubbing their way to the lead right now. Here they come. That's Bill Chambers and Aiden Bow.
Oh my. Look at that 3 wide in the back. They're 2 by 2. Here comes a lap car. Who is that? That's Young Thug.
Look at these 3 going to the bottom real quick. Here we go. It's about to get dicey on Elvis.
Oh, the 2's going to block the bottom lane. That's going to give the outside a bit of an advantage. Never mind.
They're gonna go on the bottom.
They're going to force the 2 out of the way.
Well, Chambers, well, I don't know what he was doing right there. He went right behind the 2 to get a slower draft. Was that?
I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but it clearly helped him. He's still in second.
Yeah, but he's got Aiden Bauer on his tail.
Look at that 44.
Joe Roth! Deer Park!
Deer Park, Joe Roth. They're both up here. Two Pontiacs. Pontiacs haven't really been at the front much this season.
Whoa!
Look at Aiden Bauer and Bill Chambers to the bottom.
It's a blue car top 3 right now. Tim the Con Man making his way up there too.
Here comes Aiden Val to the bottom. He's got Tim the Con Man behind him.
He's got help too.
Here comes Lincoln.
On his way up there.
Here comes McKay. Here comes Fuji.
Here McKay. Johnny Ride. And, oh no, Ralph Bear too.
Ralph Bear's up
they
here.
better start moving.
And look at this 2x2x2. All throughout this field, here comes Fuji. He's going to try to make something stick on the bottom. Is it going to work? Maybe. He was able to push up that 16 to the middle. Look at Barrett McKay. Look at Johnny right there on the apron.
Oh.
We got cars coming to pit road. We are officially under green flag pit stops.
Halfway. We're halfway to go, too.
Look at that. We are under green flag pit stops here. Pit strategy is going to be a factor. As we look through the field. This is how it currently shakes down. Tim the Con Man's going to lead. Look at the 16.
Look at Lincoln.
Look at Deer Park.
Oh. Man, it's like Lincoln had 4-wheel steer on the car the way it moved like that. Oh.
The question is, are we going to see anyone else come down to take tires and gas? I mean, they are starting to get... We're wrecking! We're wrecking in the back!
They're wrecking in the back!
And a huge accident! Multiple cars involved, multiple up into the wall!
Oh!
And the caution flag flies for the first time tonight. Oh, and we got beef!
Oh, they're wrecking! They're wrecking after... Oh, no.
We got beef. Don Hoot, what was that for? Let's go see what happened. But we might have beef. We might have to get Chad Thundercock on those two.
Yeah, and Sergeant Brap Hog too, man.
As we see what happened, and they all just kind of all get together. They start sliding, spinning, nowhere for anyone to go. But luckily enough, it didn't look like too much damage to any car.
Yeah, and I mean, you see a lot of cars going on pit road after that wreck too, but it's definitely going to shake out how this race is going to go. And I mean, there was a couple of fast cars in that wreck too. Chad Thundercock, who was up off front, man, but I don't know.
Here we go. Going forward with the 00. Just not really seeing it now. There it is. There goes the smoke.
There it is. They're going there. Oh my goodness. What a... Oh my goodness. What an angle.
He's seen Chad Thundercock staring at him there for a second. As we come back to the green flag, about 21 more laps to go here at Ontario. Tim the Con Man's going to lead, followed by Dean Fuji and Aiden Val. And there's some lap cars on the bottom. We'll see how they come into play. As look at how it's getting dark out. I think the clouds are starting to set, and we might get a little bit of rain in a bit.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to affect the race. We've never had rain in Ralphcar, so...
We have not... It looks like it's only to one side of the track right now.
It just shows to go ya how big Montana is.
I don't think we're in Fontana. We're in Ontario.
Oh. That's crazy. There we go.
Oh, look at Lincoln on the bottom. He's trying to get
Falling
through
at the
the.
wheel.
He's
a
trying to get
madman.
through the lap cars. So it is tell these lap cars to get out of the way. Look at Lincoln to the bottom. He's got Deer Park with him, and that's Elvis.
Here he comes.
And he's gonna take the lead. And he might just give it up to Deer Park here.
Deer Park.
Oh, he's gonna throw the block on Deer Park. Deer Park's down there. He's not going to be able to get him coming out of the short chute. Is that Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne's up here for once.
Interesting.
Well, isn't that a sight? Model Cars Houston back up here in third.
Hey, them are two H-Town boys up there, Kyle Lincoln and Model Cars Houston.
Oh, he's not going to work with the 12. Model Cars Houston is going to dive under Deer Park. Hitting 180 miles an hour down the backstretch of Ontario. Drives it into the corner. Lincoln's going to lead, followed by Lil Wayne. Can Lincoln finally win one is the question.
Maybe. I see Benny Pool Noodle.
Benny Pool Noodle, Yao Ming. Third Bushido car into the championship. Could be possible if Yao Ming locks in.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Ralph Bear coming back too.
I see Ralph Bear coming back. Look at Benny Pool Noodle.
BP.
Good old Pool Noodle. Speaking of Bill, well, speaking of Bees, look at Bill Chambers. He's going to move up. Is he going to be able to block the 45? No, he's not. He's not going to be able to block the 5 either. Here comes Ralph Bear.
Oh, man. Here we go, Ralph Bear.
Oh, Pool Noodle.
Oh, Benny
Pool Noodle. Benny Pool Noodle to the bottom of the 3 wide. He's going to have to make that stick going into one.
Oh,
going into the second quarter.
Goodness.
He's going to make it stick. The 45. Benjamin Pool Noodle is going to lead the backstretch here in Ralphcar.
Unbelievable.
Can he lead a lap? He's got Aiden Val stalling at the rear. Oh no! He's going to leave the bottom open.
Scrubbing. He's scrubbing. He's scrubbing.
Look at Aiden Val to the bottom with Dennis Anderdingus in tow.
The Magador Monster.
It was a good effort by the Pool Noodle, but there was no blocking. Oh, pace car. There was no block in that 57.
He needs to win, but look who's behind him.
He's got Anderdingus.
Look at the cars behind
Vaughn.
Aiden Val.
Chad Thundercock. Vaughn's gonna move to the bottom.
That 57's gonna have to block.
57's gonna block the bottom lane. No, he's not. He's still got an opportunity to. He's gonna block him now. As we come out of 4. Dennis Anderding is peeking. There's Jam Wayne. There's EDP.
There's Dale Spinhart Jr.
Dale Spinhart Jr. to the bottom. Aiden Val's gonna shut the door going into turn number 1.
This has been a battle.
Oh, the 13 is gonna get under him. Coming out of 2. Look at EDP.
Fists in the air.
Fist bumps in the air.
clear him.
He's gonna clear the 83 and the 13, but the 83 is to the bottom. And we're gonna have another new leader, Spooky Monster.
Wow.
Look at Spooky Monster. He's now got to hold off a charging 21 and a charging 70. That's Chris Hansen. That's Tim the Con Man. Ralphcar a bit farther back on the bottom.
Yeah, and what we haven't seen Ralphcar lead a race at all this season. I believe so. So if he wins tonight, it would be the craziest plot twist in Ralphcar history. Easy.
And I mean, he's got a lot to work through. Look who's coming up behind him, the Con Man. That's the 70. He's been gnawing at it all season. That is Chris Hansen.
Is he gonna get there though? Michael J.D.A. Ellis, he's here.
Here comes
He's
Mike
coming.
to the bottom, followed by Aloni. Deer Park and Joe behind Michael Ellis. They're trying to get those. They're trying to get that Dodge and that
Here he
Pontiac
comes.
up here. It's going to be a battle down to the line with how it's looking. They're 3x3x3. Look at Michael Ellis to the bottom of Ralphcar. Look at Deer Park. Deer Park's going to try to make a move. He's going to make a move.
Deer Park.
And we're in the middle of 3 wide. Is something going to give? Getting dicey back there. Look at Deer Park. Deer Park has a run. 11 laps left in this race. And they are getting dicey. Look at Deer Park. Look at
Ralphcar
Haysworth.
is
Haysworth.
knocking on the door. Haysworth. Fishing.
Mishing. He's had a couple opportunities to make it 2 wins. Look at Haysworth to the bottom of him.
Look at the run Tim the Con Man's got. Oh my goodness, how did he block him?
What a block. What a race this has been. Ralphcar can't seem to find an opening to get around that 21.
He's knocking on the door though, you could never... Oh, here comes Joe Roth.
Joe Roth getting around the 12 at Deer Park. Haysworth, he's looking to try to do something here.
Here I go.
We just heard Joe Roth on board audio there. He's going to follow Haysworth down to the bottom. Joe Roth's going to go even lower. In the words, they go low, I go lower.
Oh wait, look who's behind. Oh, they're splitting. They're gonna make it.
Look at Deer Park. Deer Park's going to move the 44.
He's charging too, man.
Now the 00 trying to find any opening around the 5 and around the 21. He might have something.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
He's gonna
Here
look
he
at Deer
comes.
Park.
They're gonna go bottom.
Look at Deer Park.
Hey, don't say Ralphcar still isn't in this though. Although I've seen a lot of cars fall to the back on that outside.
Look at Andrew Zimmerman. Look at Michael Ellis.
Deer Park to the bottom. How crazy would it be if the man in the 01 right now who's shooting in the bottom, if he could get another win back to back, he'd be the only Ralphcar driver to do it ever. So
I want to mention, by the way, Haysworth is about to lead a lap, unless Deer Park's going to change that. Oh, high pace car.
he's in the bottom. Here comes Ralphcar.
We're 3 wide. There's nowhere for Deer Park to block. And look
right
who
behind
else.
him.
That's Steve Fuji.
Right behind him.
That's Steve Fuji. He's going to the bottom. Lincoln, Barrett, both in tow.
This shit's getting real now.
Look at that, Deet
And look
Fuji.
who's also coming on the bottom, too.
Look at Lincoln.
Lincoln and Barrett McKay, and they might get even more help, too. Aiden Bowden's getting back up here. Look at EDP. Look at EDP.
Look at EDP.
He was hauling. Here he comes.
He's hauling like there's a cupcake with his name on it in Victory Lane.
Problem is, though, he's got 3 guys senior cars to deal with. Barrett McKay not so much, but that 60 and 57 are going to pose a problem come inside this corner here. Oh my, is that Young Thug?
That's Young Thug, but he's a lap down.
So what's he doing?
He's
holding up
39.
Aiden Bowden.
He's holding up the bottom lane. But they're just gonna get around him. And that's that 70 car. What are the lap cars doing up here? Jack the Ripper's also a lap down.
Honestly, I'd kind of say he's helping the cars on the bottom lane. Look at Aoni. He's pushing that 57 up to the top. Same with the 70. Here comes Johnny Ride. Here he comes.
Big old JR Johnny Ride.
He needs a win. He needs a win to stay in, man.
He doesn't want to go down to the junior leagues. He's gonna force it to the bottom. He's gonna take the lead. Johnny Ride leads here in Ontario. Look at that, Mall Cars Houston is also down here. Jam Wayne, Bill Chambers, Little Wayne, they're both looking to do something. Here comes Jam Wayne to the bottom of Model Cars Houston. He's going to follow behind Johnny Ride. Look at Big Bad Bill Chambers.
He's going to have to make something work. Jam Wayne.
Jam Wayne to the bottom. We got a new leader, Jam Wayne. Bill Chambers is still up here. Johnny Ride's pushed to the outside. Lil Wayne's up here for Billy Motorsports.
William, what? That's Flavor Shot right there. Flavor Shot's going to the bottom.
Flavor Shots there. Look at Deer Park. Deer Park has been up here for this entire race.
They're going for the pass on the bottom. Here comes William.
And they're going to look for no help for Lil Wayne.
And once you're on the outside lane, you can expect to start fading in the back because you can't really get a good run. I mean, Aiden Bowden, he dropped so many positions and he was leading the dang thing.
And that just goes to show. I mean, look at Michael Ellis. He's been shuffled back in the pack. Oh, look at Andrew Zimmerman on the bottom. High pace car. 3 to go.
Okay.
It's at Deer Park on the bottom. Deer Park's going to have a run.
With Deborah Lipschitz.
Deborah Lipschitz, Lil Wayne, Deer Park, Chris Chan, Benny Pool Noodle, Andrew Zimmerman.
Pool Noodle.
They're all up here. Deer Park, he's going to have to make something happen. If any caution comes out, this will call it. Deer Park, he's trying to do the impossible. He's trying to get a win as a fill-in driver. We've seen the Pickler do it. Can Deer Park hold down the fortress? Look at Benny Pool Noodle. He's on his way up. 2 to go.
Chris Chan's right behind him, though.
Chris Chan's gonna move
Is
to
that
the bottom.
Spooky Monsters?
That's Spooky Monster. That's Spooky Monster.
Here they come.
Here they come. To the bottom. Spooky Monsters. Yao Ming. Pennywiser.
Oh my goodness.
Yao
Here we
Ming
come.
to the bottom. He's gonna try to go in. Christian's gonna throw the door down. He's gonna block. Is it gonna be enough? Coming out of the short shoot. No, it's not. Yao Ming's gonna take the lead.
Yao Ming to the lead.
White flag in the air. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Yao Ming's gonna have to block the 13. He's gonna do it. He's leading 3 by 3 by 3.
Here comes Dale Spin-Hart Jr.
Dale Spin-Hart Jr. to the bottom. Here comes Tim the Con Man. Tim the Con Man's gonna have to make something stick. Look at Dean Fuji!
Dean Fuji!
Dean Fuji's gonna try to put the door.
Here we come.
Will it be enough? Dean Fuji's there. He's gonna try to move the 21. It's not gonna be enough. He's making a last-ditch effort. Tim the Con Man is gonna win here in Ontario. Welcome to the championship, Tim the Con Man. The scam call centers are going crazy tonight.
Unbelievable finish.
And what a race. That's gonna feed families. What a race. What a performance from the 21 car Tim the Con Man. And I think we got some junior talent here. Deer Park, Benjamin Pool Noodle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we see everyone coming to pit road. Starting to wrap up our championship contenders. Race 13 will be the final entry.
Then we go to Ralphcar, championship seasons.
Then we go to Joshua Tree, and then the championship at Las Vegas.
Yeah. Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, Elvis should be feeling right at home there.
Yeah, mama. However, Elvis did not really do that good this race, so...
Let's go take a look at the finishing results.